This episode is brought to you by Nordstrom. Summer's almost out and fall's calling. Luckily, Nordstrom has everything you need for the season ahead, all under $100. Discover new arrivals from your favorite brands like Mango, Princess Polly, Wave, Free People, BDG, and more. Whether you're planning a last-minute getaway, heading back to class, or refreshing your office looks, you'll find the latest trends and beauty must-haves without breaking your budget. It's easy, too, with free shipping, free returns, and in-store order pickup. Shop today, in stores, and at Nordstrom.com.
This is the time for a beer or a wine, old-fashioned or whiskey sour. My favorite place with my favorite people, and these are the sounds of happy hour.
Shalom, everybody, and welcome to the Happy Hour podcast. Big ups to Tim Blaine for the theme song you just heard. We do this fortnightly. We check in on the Man Dog Podcast Network. We do a little happy hour. We check in and see how we're doing. As always, I am joined by Ryan Rosenberg. Hi, Ryan.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey, Dan. I'm good.
Oh, great. Victoria Longwell.
Hello.
Hi. And Talia Tabin.
Hi.
Okay, and I'm Dan Lippert. If this is your first time listening, you just stumbled across this as you were searching the words happy hour on your podcast RSS feed. You can watch video of this episode at You're the Man Now, patreon.com/You're the Man Now Dog. And you can get all our content on there. That's the long and short of it. We're here. We're drinking. Get used to it. What's up, y'all? What's the word? What's good?
I feel like it's like a sleepy Sunday, like a hot sleepy Sunday. How are you guys feeling?
The heat takes it out of you.
Mm-hmm.
The heat can take.
This is the right amount of heat because it's not blazing, but it's just enough where you're like not taking any precautions.
Yeah.
So it makes me a little bit just like I'm a little sweaty.
Twice in the past couple weeks, I have gone outside for longer than is normal for me since I've been inside for 4 months, and my body is not as prepared for sun as it was in the normal times.
Yeah.
And I have gotten scorched.
Oh, really? Like burn, like red tomato?
Not red tomato, but I'm relatively like
Red hot dog.
Not red hot dog. We're getting closer though.
Red lobster.
And that's the one.
I would love to go to Red Lobster.
I would love a Cheddar Bay biscuit. Have they fallen victim to the bankruptcies of COVID?
I don't know. It seems like they would be one of the early ones to go. I feel like
Go ahead. Maybe they've already been bankrupt before. I don't know.
Yeah, they're a part of that group. I forget what it's called. I don't think it's Darden Restaurants, but it's like one of those groups. It's like Red Lobster,
right,
Olive Garden, Black Angus.
Oh.
The ones that
I've
you
never been
always
to Red
see
Lobster.
in the same parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since Red Lobster started putting out their biscuits in the supermarket, I don't really have a reason to go to the location.
No.
Do they taste as good?
Yes.
Oh, they're perfect. They're just so good.
Oh, interesting.
They're really, really good. And who really needs special fish when you already have the recipe to the special biscuit?
Yeah, no.
It's the only reason you're going.
And the big secret is the fish there is not special fish. It is
That
probably
is a big secret.
the worst fishing practices for the environment on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
But so Talia, you've never been. Are you aware of the biscuits? You don't know about Cheddar Bay biscuits?
Wait,
I'm going to make some very soon that we can all eat.
We might have to do an on-the-air batch next time.
Well, we talked about doing a little backyard drink over at Talia's. Maybe I bring over a batch of biscuits.
Yes,
Whoa,
please.
mama.
What do you mean you've never been to a Red Lobster?
Never been to a
Yeah, what do you mean?
Can you be more
mean
specific?
when you say that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always do this. I'm kind of vague. I guess if I had to say like, so how old am I? I'm like in my 20s, like my early 20s.
Now this upsets Victoria and me also as a.
And I'll say I'm pissed as well.
Normalize being comfortable with your age, Talia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I look just like Frances
fuck yourself.
McDormand,
No.
and I'm proud of it.
I've just never been. I don't even know if there was one near me when I was growing up.
I guess maybe, well,
I don't
no,
know.
because this is where we are is still on the coast. I was going to say if you're from the Bay Area, maybe you're just eating
Yeah, we
better
went
fish. You
to
don't need a red lobster.
Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. You guys ever heard of it?
I didn't eat fish unless it was off Pier 39. I mean,
I had
you
a
know,
seal
I'm just a
baby
local.
bird it into my mouth if I wanted fish.
Yeah,
that's
all you
cool.
ate was chowder bowls, Ben and Jerry's, and seal lobster.
Mhm.
Ghirardelli for dessert because the Ben and Jerry's was
Right.
part of the main.
Yeah. So I guess I'm not quite as sure what this
Mhm.
whole Red Lobster thing is.
Have
so-
you been to an Olive Garden since it's in the same class?
I think I have once.
Talia, have you not been to chain restaurants? Or you?
No, I love a chain restaurant.
On special occasions, would your family go to actual nice restaurants? Like my family's special occasions was Red Lobster, Black Angus, Hometown Buffet. That was like when we all went out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and
I
say
feel
I'd never been to Hometown Buffet.
crazy.
No Red Lobster. But maybe it's just I wasn't around as many chains.
Hometown
Right,
Buffet
maybe that's what it
is
is.
great. Imagine you microwaved every dinner possible and then put it out on a bunch of trays and we're surrounded by 75-year-olds and a guy in a
And-
bee costume.
And that is great, but let's also clarify that it's disgusting.
Oh,
It's a little bit of both. It's
also
they do
probably
have like a
dead.
carving station, which I always appreciated as a kid. You could go
I
get like a
love a
slice of
carving
ham.
station.
or
Oh,
beef
I
or
think
whatever.
our alternative to that was Fresh Choice. Did you guys have Fresh Choice?
no.
I had Fresh Choice.
So that
in
was like a
Sacramento.
buffet, like salad type place. Like they didn't have as many, like, it wasn't like a hot dinner type of thing, but they had like soups and little pizzas and salad. It was like a buffet thing. And
It's like
like
soup
a
Sounds like
self-serve.
sweet tomatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah. You don't know Soup Plantation, sweet tomatoes?
I know, I've heard of Soup Plantation, but I don't know Sweet Tomatoes.
It's regional. They're the same business. RIP, by the way.
Yep. all
I'll
right,
tell
all
you what.
buffets.
this is all West Coast to me because you couldn't put something with fresh in the title and have people go to it for a fun time.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
It's like, what is this,
In
rabbit food
Pennsylvania.
kind of situation?
Yeah, they want some meat and
And who's
mashed
they?
potatoes,
This
which
is
I
the
agree with.
Midwest?
No, I mean I'm from Pennsylvania, but central Pennsylvania, so it could be the Midwest. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love a buffet.
What was your
Or they have-
guys' Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
No, finish your buffet.
All I was going to say is they put out all the desserts.
Well, that answered my question. I
I
was
like
going to
that
say,
too.
what's your favorite part of the buffet? Okay, so perfect. So Victoria's, like, they put out all the desserts.
They have all the desserts, and then they probably have a soft serve machine where you can either get vanilla, chocolate, or a swirl.
And that's
Sometimes
what
the
they
cone and that little clown thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody remembers that, it's like a little vertical thing with clowns on it, and you pull a cone out of the bottom and get your own soft serve.
When did
Often
clowns getting started associated with ice cream? Because that's a popular, it's a popular ice cream dessert. Is the upside down cone with the clown face?
Mm-hmm.
That's Friendly's, right? I mean, did it start
I don't know.
there,
I mean,
or-
Baskin Robbins had one.
Yeah.
We had that at a
Oh.
Mel's Diner near us. Also, a place called Leatherby's that was delicious.
Oh, leather piece.
Yeah. Shout out to Leatherby's, anyone in the Sacramento area. I think it's still there. It's a classic place for an ice cream sundae.
Oh, in Tucson, it was Swenson's was the classic, and there's a train that went around above you.
That's cool.
That's
A train?
so fun.
Yeah, a tiny model train. I should be
That, I
specific.
love that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I feel like, Dan, the suburb that you grew up in Tucson and the one that I grew up in Northern California outside of Sacramento were probably almost the same life.
yeah. I
Like
would bet
different
money.
places, but like same things, just stucco buildings and flat and
Yeah,
that.
I never realized how flat Tucson was until I visited with a girlfriend once who was not from there and was like, "This is the flattest place in the world," because it's just normal to me.
Yeah.
You guys laughing because I said I had a
Yeah.
girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the story, to be honest.
I got
We
very
were laughing
distracted
because I did a
hear what you
spit
said.
take when you said it.
I guess my favorite
There's just
way to
something
go to a
very-
buffet is with my girlfriend.
There's just, I don't know what's funny about like I never knew this place was so flat until my girlfriend really hosed me.
I agree. I agree.
There it
It
is.
was. There's
It's funny for it to have
something
made a
there.
big impression, I guess. Yeah. God, the place you're from is so flat. Ugh, can we get out of here?
Yeah, you nailed the relationship.
Oh.
Hey, that's okay. You're from a flat town. Now you understand hills, and I think you've grown a lot.
Flat town, paved little city.
There it is. Great.
No, I appreciate it. Well, we've all got our drinks today. I felt like the past couple happy hours I was drinking alone. Victoria would have a latte, and I'd look crazy. But now today we've all got our drinks. I've got my strawberry daiquiri here.
Oh, you did get the daiquiri?
Lime juice and homemade strawberry simple syrup.
Oh, wow. Pretty.
In a Lagunitas.
You know what I like about this?
Jar.
Oh, yeah. I like that jar. I like about this that it's a daiquiri that is not blended. Because I think I've only had a blended daiquiri, and I'd be curious to have it over ice, I guess.
Well, because that's the original way, right? Like, this is a classic daiquiri where it's not blended.
I've never had a daiquiri.
They're big at Red Lobster.
It's my bit. I hope you guys enjoy it the whole way through.
Feel free to, break an expectation if you want to, and have had it. Have you never had a daiquiri though?
Me?
A blended or
no, I've never had a daiquiri.
I don't actually know what the original way is. All I know is that my mom was visiting and we went to an old timey bar, it was in the Culver Hotel, and they did a daiquiri and she got it. And I'd never seen her get a daiquiri in her life, but she was like, this used to be my favorite type of drink, but it's just on ice, not blended like the way we get it. Or like a virgin
was
daiquiri.
That fun? Having a drink with your mom's old favorite kind of drink?
So fun.
Isn't that cool?
My parents didn't drink a lot growing up, so when they will have a drink, it's really fun to me.
Oh, that's sweet.
But they get stuff like a daiquiri or like a brandy Alexander. Those are
they really
cocktails.
do it. Yeah.
They're
ordering off the menu. I guess that is probably cooler if you're just like, I drink beer every once in a while. You never order something cool because you're like, give me a beer. But if you never drink, you're always like, give me the special thing off the cocktail menu.
Yeah.
I like that.
Is it very sweet, Dan, or
it's
no?
sweet, but I would say not too sweet.
Yeah.
I like sweet things, but there are ones where when you drink them, you know you're going to get a headache later.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have that vibe for me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because it's like homemade, fresh,
like the real goods.
Yeah,
it's the good. I don't think it's corn syrupy.
That's
what's
great.
Everyone else having?
I got the Gold Rush, which I've had a Gold Rush before. I love a Gold Rush.
What's a Gold Rush?
It's whiskey, honey, and lemon. And this has a really nice like lemon flavor to it with the honey after note. It's good.
That seems, didn't you have like a penicillin? Do you like that as well? That seems like sort of the same world.
Penicillin might be my top cocktail right now.
And is that close to that, but plus like egg white or something like that?
No, so the penicillin it's similar. It's a ginger honey syrup and lemon. So, and it's Scotch, but very close.
Very close.
Yeah.
Very close.
Very
nice try.
Close.
Some would say related.
In the parents ordering conversation, I did have a realization recently. You know how cocktail bars, kind of like fancy coffee shops, they're made to make you feel embarrassed a little bit if you don't know your way around.
Yeah.
I had a realization that like you can ask for whatever you want, because I think the idea is you get what you want.
Yeah.
But there used to be this feeling of like, oh, I don't know if I want this on the rocks or if I want it in one of those glasses. And I bought myself some coupe glasses, some of those like Nick and Nora glasses, which we might have talked about. And like you could go into a cocktail bar and just ask for any drink in a coupe glass. But I just had that realization of like, it would have humiliated me at a certain point in my life to be like, may I please have it in the cool little glass? And now to just be like, I want this drink in that glass. I'm paying you $15.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a thing parents have, I think, that is nice.
Yeah.
It is nice. Yeah.
I feel like also at nice, I'm getting to the age where I don't feel like a little kid at those bars anymore. Like, routinely, I think those bartenders are like 35 to 40, like a little bit older. They try to like class it up a little bit. So if you're like 26, they really look down on you. I feel like if you're 26 and not ready, they're like really like come
Talia?
on, like you're my least favorite customer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But now I go in there and I'm like, if you're rude to me, you're just a mean bartender.
Yeah.
And I don't have to bow down to you. You are literally, I'm about to pay you.
Yeah.
You're just a
Why would you
bastard
be
in
rude?
cosplay right now.
Yes.
You don't dress like this elsewhere.
Right.
But
right,
also
right.
every bartender, I feel like, totally 30 and up walks in, between 30 and like 50 walks in, and they're like, thank God, this is going to be easy.
It feels like, it's just like, well, those people know how to tip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, this group of 23-year-old girls come in, and I'm like, well,
Yes.
they're going to have no clue about how to take
They're
care
going to
of
get
us.
drunk,
Yeah.
puke in the bathroom.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I think that's totally fair. And if someone does that, they should suck. They should be like, yep, you suck. But when I walk into a bar and have not done that, it shouldn't be assumed that I'm about to throw up somewhere. It should be like, be nice since I'm being nice. And then we can just not bother each other.
Yeah.
Are people dealing with very mean bartenders?
Well, I haven't been to a bar in 4 months.
Right.
So I don't know.
So
why.
pretty rude.
It's
I
a
think
lot
generally,
of
yes.
projection.
Oh, really?
I think it's like, I associate a lot with like intelligentsia, which I used to live across from, which is coffee. But like the assumption is that we're enemies from the beginning. And it bothers me a lot because like my version of customer service was always like to make people feel like comfortable and welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea that like you're only there to make someone a thing and potentially judge them, it feels like a projection, but also I think it's true.
Do you feel like you bring any of that into the bar of like, oh, great, this guy's going to treat me like an asshole because that's how bartenders are? Like, do you think you're doing the same thing?
Well, if I am, I'm overcorrecting, which might be annoying, but I'm being really nice. Like, I am not fulfilling the reality, I believe. I'm being like, well, I think like if it's a guy, I'm like, oh, this guy's going to judge me for not knowing drinks. And if it's a woman, it's like, I have to prove to her that I'm not some sort of weird creep, like gross man. And so either way, I probably look nuts. I'm like, hi, how are you today? I'll take what? Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I feel like Tim's like always says that about me. I like go too hard into like, thank you so here. Let me grab all the dishes for you. Like, thank you. I get it. Like, I'm always trying to be like, you guys, I get it. Like, I get what it's like.
Has Tim worked service?
No,
like service.
No, Talia has.
Then come on.
Yeah.
That's his privilege.
But I will say that I feel like whenever I go to a bar, even having worked in the service industry for a long time, I always feel so unknowledgeable. I really feel like dumb. And I feel like I know probably a little bit more than most just from having to serve it to people. But really, I don't know. I guess you have to be like a real connoisseur of drinking to go into a bar and be like, great, let me meet you. Like, you are an equal to me and I am an equal to you. I'm always just like, you know so much more than me.
I feel like I wish there was a way you could be like, I've been in the service industry. I get it. I'm going to be easy.
Yeah.
Like a secret code.
Yeah.
Like a.
Yeah.
I just do, at least for hosts or people I'm talking to on the phone, I just say everything I ever want someone to say to me when they're being really horrible, like when a guest is being really horrible. And like, there's just such an easy way to do this. And I just try and hit all of those things, which could be annoying in its own way. Because
like you're polite to them or like, what do you mean?
Oh, like I'm polite, but also I'm like, I'll do I know this isn't your fault. Do like, and I'll, whatever. I just try to have like, there's so many times on the phone with a guest or in person with a guest, where I like think it would not be hard for them to approach it in like what I think is the correct way.
Mm-hmm.
So I try and do that for everyone, but also they might have a different way that they would like it than I would.
Hi, is this Victoria? Am I speaking with Victoria?
Yes.
I'm sorry to call you at home. This is the number you left for your reservation. I'm just calling because it looks like we overbooked the evening and we're going to have to cancel your reservation. And I'm so sorry about that. It was
no. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? You must be so uncomfortable making this call. And you know what? It's just dinner. And you know what? I'm so lucky. I have so many good things in my life. I'm sorry you had to call me. I'm going to make this so easy on you. Don't worry about it. Have a good day. I'm sorry that someone else overbooked and now they're making you deal with it.
Ring, ring, ring.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that on your end or my end?
Victoria, ring, ring, ring.
Oh, it's on my end. It's on my end. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Hello?
Hi. Is this Victoria? Am I speaking to Victoria? Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. This is Shelly from Toyota. We were checking your car. Obviously, we were doing like a routine maintenance, and I was bringing it around to the other side. We sideswiped it on the building. We're going to need you to come down, pick it up, maybe find some sort of garage to take it to fix it.
Shelly.
Yeah.
Wait. You want me to come and pick it up?
Yeah.
And also you were the physical person driving it?
Yes, I was. Yeah, I was.
Okay.
We're swamped with, we're doing a ton of
really
oil
hard.
changes right now.
Okay. It's my birthday. But you know what, Shelly?
It was my birthday last week.
Oh, happy birthday. I hope you didn't have to work on your birthday. Listen, I know that you must feel sick having to make this call. I know you must feel sick.
I just have to race off the phone, so I want to make sure
Let me just tell you,
come.
accidents happen. Accidents happen. It's why I have insurance. I'll come pick it up. Thank you for calling me. It shows a lot about your character.
Click.
Bing, 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 bing. Victoria's phone.
Devin, you did this setting and I don't know how to turn it off. Hello?
Hi, Victoria. Am I speaking with Victoria? The Victoria?
Yeah, this is she. Yeah. Hi.
Okay, great. Hi, my name is Braden. I'm calling you from the Goodwill you just dropped some clothes off at.
Yes. Oh, wow. I don't remember leaving a number.
Well, fortunately, there was one in one of the pockets of a sweater that you left.
Great.
And unfortunately, these clothes, I think, are just not going to work out. We're not going to be able to accept them.
Is something wrong with them? I cleaned them before I brought them over there.
You did? Mm-hmm. Oh, I would have never guessed.
Okay.
The problem is that there's a certain odor that's emitting from the bag. There's a hole in one of the bags, and even with it cinched tightly at the top, it's sort of smelling up all the other clothes.
You know what, Braden? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm even making you talk about all of this. You must feel so awkward. And I put you in an awkward position by bringing weird smelly clothes. I must not have done a good enough job, and I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'll come.
That's really nice to hear. You wouldn't believe the crap that people drop off here that really stinks. So it's really nice to hear that. Thank you.
Tell her we're going to leave it outside. I can't have it in the building anymore.
Okay, and I'm just so sorry because I really do think that you're doing such nice work. So I really am sorry.
Okay. Can you come get it?
Yeah, I'll come get it.
Okay, thank you so much.
I was supposed to get a manicure for my birthday, but I'll be right over.
Oh, happy birthday. Mine's in 2 months.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Anyway,
thank you.
Sorry to disrupt your day. Have a great day. Thank you for your kindness.
Oh, you.
Victoria's phone. Victoria's
phone. Hello?
Howdy. Is this, am I speaking with Victoria?
Yes, this is she.
Victoria, I am the congressman to the 32nd district in Tennessee. And I know that's the town that you live in. And I wanted to just let you know that we have found lead in your water in your neighborhood.
Oh, God.
I just wanted to let you know that we have found lead in your water in your neighborhood.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
We're going to do nothing at all. Just making this courtesy call. You're welcome.
What is your name, congressperson?
Congressman Ratchety. Richard.
Your last name is Ratchety Richard?
And scene.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Sorry. L'chaim. Ratchety Richard?
That's
I
what
just
heard.
always go to the same name. And so I'm always like, come on, Talia, just think of something different.
Just
and then
any
I start
human name. Any human
Anything
name.
that isn't Ratchety Richard.
and the
You always got
worst
Ratchety
things
Richard.
come out. It's either like a name of a person, like a full-blown name of a famous person, or just like something incomprehensible. Anyway, it worked
think
out.
it's fun.
At least it worked out great this time.
Yeah.
A thing I forgot to say at the beginning, but just a big ups to us. Anyone out there who's having a drink on their happy hour, maybe you're having a strawberry daiquiri or Gold Rush, or maybe a feathered serpent, and you want to hang out and listen to some tunes, we put out a Spotify playlist every time we do one of these episodes to match the episode. So find Man Dog Pod on Spotify. If you search for the users, Man Dog Pod, you'll find our Spotify playlist for every 2 weeks. And I got to say, Ryan and I did a little backyard hang a couple weeks ago and put on one of our playlists. And it's a great mix of all 4 of our personalities. And it's fun to like, for a song to come on and be like, ooh, who put this on? I like this.
And I think you can kind of guess who's who.
Yeah.
Not always,
Really?
but generally. Yeah. Yeah.
I
will
like to try to
also, did we
slide
already
one
talk about
musical
all,
in there.
oh, sorry, go
Sorry.
ahead.
I just like to try to slide one musical in.
Did you put in Wait For It from Hamilton or something
course
from
I
Hamilton?
did.
I'm obsessed with that. I don't know. I mean, Hamilton, everybody's got an opinion. Come on, we all get it. But there is a Hamilton, like, I don't know what you would call it or what it is called. There is a thing, but it's a bunch of like popular artists remade the songs,
yeah.
whatever that one is. But Usher does a version of Wait For It that is so good. Dan just pulled out his microphone apparatus. And so you got to go to the video for this. Talk about a good
gotta
face.
go to the
A
video.
big goof face caught on video. Not only did he catch himself, but he stared right into the lens as it happened.
Don't screen grab my face on that and make little memes that humiliate me.
Please don't send memes around the internet about how funny our show is to watch. Please don't do it.
I would
Reverse
hate to be
psychology.
memed.
I've been telling everybody this. Don't meme me. Don't put me on all the sites where everybody looks at memes and shares them. Don't put me out there like
Don't
that.
put my face out there doing something crazy all over the memes.
Classic. Really good. Really
Sorry
good.
to
You guys,
interrupt.
you got to see the video, guys, because Dan is doing some real video gaffes here.
Big
Real
video
good video
gaffes. Sorry to interrupt. There's a Hamilton mixtape with the celebrities redoing the songs.
I think it is called something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
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 Oh,
But it's fun. I mean, the
guess I'm
Hamilton
cool.
is good, but I like it because it's like re-recorded like album versions of songs rather than like theater versions of songs. Because I'm
Yeah.
not really a musical theater person. And Hamilton doesn't even really, it technically is, but it seems more like it was for the album than for the theater anyways. So I kind of like it.
That's
But
so
do you
fun.
like Usher's version?
Yes, I like it a lot. I
Oh.
love Usher. I mean, I've been
Love
an Usher fan
Usher.
since You Make Me Wanna back at Cobblestone Elementary when I was like
Hell
literally
yes.
10. So I've been a fan of his for 25 years, maybe.
Wow.
Did
He
guys
made
see
you
him
want
in
to go to
Hustlers?
recess.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I would sing it to my teachers.
Who was he in Hustlers? I mean, he was Usher? Is it Hustlers?
He was Usher. Wait, Hustlers is the one with that was just out with J-Lo?
Yeah.
Is he in
And
that?
Usher comes in. Did you guys see the movie? I don't want to ruin it.
I did, and I
Yeah.
don't remember him being.
He
in
comes
it.
into the club
Right.
because they do it like it's in the 90s, or the movie takes place in the 90s, and
That's
he
right.
comes in like at the height of his whatever, and
Uh.
he plays himself from the 90s. Anyway,
Right.
it's just so much fun.
He's
It's a really
reported to
cool
be a big
scene.
club guy. He loves that. He loves that stuff. And, he's really out there.
That's why his club music is so good, because he knows what he wants to hear at the club.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, if I could dance like Usher,
Come on.
Usher could dance, I
I
would
know.
go to a club every night.
I know. Absolutely.
If you had to choose between being like unbelievably talented at singing, dancing, or a musical instrument, which would you choose?
Whoa.
And it has to be one of those three: singing, dancing, or musical instrument.
Well, what would you add?
No,
It
it's
can't
Ryan
be
saying
like
like you
acting or
can't be.
something.
Ryan's saying
You
like
can't
you can't
be
be
all three.
multiples.
Oh yeah, you have to pick one.
You're bad at the other two.
Because they're all tough if you can't do any of the other ones. If you're just a singer, you have to sing the right kind of cool music. If you can't move.
Okay. This is actually an angle I've never
Or
had.
you could be an
anyone
opera
take
singer.
before. You don't necessarily have to be bad. You don't
Right.
necessarily have to be bad at the other two.
Right,
It's
right,
just
right,
that
right,
the
right.
one is like star level
I
talent.
think mine would be singing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Singing is good. Singing, dancing, or what was the third one?
Playing an instrument.
Musical instrument.
Playing an instrument.
I think singing, all of them are pretty powerful, but you could make someone cry with your singing.
Yes.
And
But
that's what you're in it for?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring the world to tears, and I mean by being mean.
Well, it's truly beautiful. I mean, singing is, it's gorgeous. But I think if you're a good singer, you have to be all the way. I don't like people who are almost really good singers. They're almost my least favorite type of person.
Right.
Does that make
The
sense?
person who like tries hard, but it's just not very good. It's like good for you.
Yeah.
But the person who's like so good, but almost a little pitchy. And then you're like, you're
Yes.
so close.
Well, this is a really tough thing, but I think if you really want to be creative, you have to find an outlet because nobody wants to hear you sing on the bus stop while you're waiting for the bus. Like,
Right.
nobody wants to hear my comedic bits who isn't coming to my comedy shows. If I'm just performing at my friends, it's really annoying.
That's
Like-
very annoying.
Like it's so for me, there's a personality type of person who is always singing, but never like really putting themselves out there as a singer when it's
interesting.
like, I'm not an audience member for you.
And there's one
that
for
fair
all
to
three
say?
of those. There's one of those for dance where it's like all of a
Yes.
sudden somebody is doing their little grooves in front of you. Yeah, Talia knows.
Right. The hopeful part of my message is if you want to be creative, really pursue the outlet. And sort of the meaner side of it is until you do that, don't bring it to me.
You would hate living with me. I feel like I'm singing all the time.
Oh, I sing all day long.
I think
But are
that's
you singing
different
to
than what
yourself?
Ryan's saying.
Yes.
No, I
yes.
sing at Tim.
That's okay.
I think it's probably a
it's-
mix. It's probably a mix.
Yeah, Talia, I think yours is the bad one and Victoria's is the good one.
That's good. It's always good to think about things in good and bad and dole out
It's
the
really-
labels.
yeah.
That's helpful for people.
Yeah.
I think Around the House is a little different because that's like inspired to sing.
That's not what Ryan's saying, I feel like, with
Yeah.
like performing for your friend. Not even performing, but it's like a masked version of performing when you're like, I'm not performing because I'm not like a real professional
Right.
fill in the blank, but I am doing it in front of you.
Yeah.
I think the
And I
best
am
example.
expecting a little bit of feedback.
Yes,
know.
that's exactly what it is. Expecting feedback for
Okay, I
unasked
see.
for
Yeah.
audienceship.
I
It's
know
that
everybody
question
in my
mark.
life that if I'm in a room with an acoustic guitar, I could like Terminator analyze who is going to pick it up of the group.
Mhm.
It's like
Mhm.
that type of person.
As if
Yeah.
anybody ever wants to hear an acoustic set amongst their friends.
It's
If
the
that
part of the
wasn't-
concert when I go
I
to the
probably do.
bathroom.
I probably do too.
I definitely do.
Not
I
for
might
me.
too.
I'm
might
the
find
girl
that
that's like,
attractive.
I hope somebody picks up an acoustic guitar and then we all get to sing.
I like that if that's maybe pitched as part of the evening or something, but if it's like a movie night and all of a sudden the acoustic comes out, that person needs a talking to, and this is what I'm trying
That's
to do
fair.
now.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
never
You're
want to
trying
actually
to
have the talking person, so I want to put it out publicly for all of us to be able to say this
Great.
to our friends of
You're making people better.
Find
You're
an
making people
outlet.
better.
I think I would like to be a really good singer, but I think if you gave me like all the instrument options, singing, dancing, I would love to be like really good at the piano.
Yes,
I think that-
absolutely. You can make people cry with
Oh,
the piano.
Yeah.
100%.
Mhm.
I-
and dancing, I think.
And dancing. Oh my God. A talented dancer.
Mhm.
Oh, can you imagine if I was on in ABT? Like Victoria, if you came and watched me do Swan Lake, you would
Oh
cry.
yeah, right.
You know why
Admit
I
it,
cry at
Victoria.
Swan Lake? Because of the music. Well, okay,
my
sure.
God.
Oh,
in your face.
interesting. No, I think this is good to talk about. I think it's good to talk about because we're coming from two very different worlds.
Interesting. So it wasn't my dancing. Okay.
Okay. Talia, you're right that if I saw you at the premier ballet school in a
With my leg
production
up
or a
above my
theater
head.
doing Swan Lake, I would
Right.
cry, but that would be because I know and love you and would know how much work you had to put into it.
But don't you guys think that's part of it? Right?
Yes.
So like
I
if
think the
Dan played the
self-expression, yeah.
piano so well, I'd be like, I'm so proud of you. Dan has such a talent. You know
But
what I
yes.
mean?
Yeah.
there's
But I'm saying I think go ahead, Dan.
no, please, Victoria.
Any person that I don't know singing or playing the piano could make me cry. I don't know about dance.
Mm.
I just don't know.
I would
Yeah.
say
That's
no,
fair.
and that in my heart, that's what I would think about myself. But I saw a dance show in college that made me cry, And that's the only reason that I believe that it was possible. But like,
what about it made you cry?
Yeah,
it
tell
was
us about
just
it.
like really, and I will say it was the dance with the music. I think they went together well. But there is like a visceral, emotional feeling to the way the dance was choreographed.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it like went from like something soft to like something kind of like aggressive and fast and like powerful. And whatever it was about that emotional shift. Ryan, when we saw straight white males, that play, there's a part in it where it's like a family on Christmas, but there's a break where there's like an emotional break. The father and one of the brothers leaves the room, and the other brother just dances like crazy to a remix of that song, I Don't Care. I don't care. And I remember that like really emotionally affected me too.
Mm-hmm.
In a play that was not emotionally affecting me up until that point.
Oh, interesting.
There's something about like the expression that gets to me.
I feel like the first part of that play is about locked up emotions anyways, and how no one is expressing their emotions anyway.
Yeah.
And so him like dancing and throwing it out there, I think is the first cathartic time you get to go like, right, I had all this pent up energy from this play. And I think
so
that
cool.
serves to like speak to how straight white men are in the play. I think that was the point of it.
I think
Now,
you're
do
right.
you guys feel that music, like, okay, look, playing an instrument on its own is its own thing. Singing on its own is its own thing, but dancing without powerful music,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like that's a two-hander.
Interesting.
Could be.
I mean,
I bet you could make me
I don't know.
emotionally affected with a well choreographed dance to no music.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
But I
But
don't
without
know.
a story attached to it?
I don't know.
I have no
I don't watch
idea.
much dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll cry at a flash mob. So
I think that's beautiful. The older I get, I'm like, oh, any sort of self-expression that feels really genuine is what I'm looking for. Whether it's dancing or music or singing or even like a really good meal. Like, what is the thing where someone put like all their humanity into it? Because I think that's what was like resonating with us, right? Like when you hear like, you ever like hear someone sing and you get like the chills or like it like viscerally affects your body? Like, what is that? Is it literally just the vibration or like what is going on?
oh my
I
God,
don't know.
it's like creative expression. It's like,
Yeah.
that's why I like musicals so much, because it's like when you feel like you have so much emotion and then you just burst out into song.
Mm-hmm.
I relate to that, except I can't sing.
That's sometimes what I like about improv, when we're like in a good space of like, oh, there's something that we all find really funny, but like you almost can't do it fast enough. So you have to like wait, but also try your hardest. That moment is like, oh, it feels like that self-expression of like, this is what I really think is funny or what really like wakes me up. I like
Knock, knock. Are we allowed in the dressing room? Are we allowed in the dressing room post show? Sorry, I
gosh. Oh yeah, sir.
We just wanted to say congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow. You were
Wow.
so amazing up there.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
You're
Thank you,
dancing.
guys.
You're dancing. I mean, the choreography was great. And I think the music really made me cry. The dancing was great. And the music really got to me.
Awesome. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for coming
Yeah.
to the show. And I'm so glad you sort of got it. You know, it was supposed to be comedic up top, but then by the end, you're really supposed to feel, you know, what the bodies are doing. And
How did you feel about this performance? I know this is like, you know, you've been doing it for 2 weeks or so, but this is our
Right.
first time, you know, with the piece. How did you feel?
I felt good. I think knowing you guys were there actually really made me put that extra little oomph into it. You know, I really felt like I hit all my marks, but also like was able to exclaim at each of them too. You know, it felt really beautiful for me.
It was great.
was
The
so
music of
good.
it really was really what I connected to for sure.
Okay.
Something
Well, I didn't have
about it.
anything to do with the music. I choreographed the dance and
Oh,
was,
wow.
like the lead.
Hey,
Well,
oh my
great
God.
job.
Oh gosh, sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No,
no
come on
problem.
in. Come on in.
I'm just the conductor, but I just wanted to let you know, Ryan, we are gonna run piece number 6.
Oh,
just work out a couple of the kinks there.
Doctor.
Just before you leave today. I'm so sorry to interrupt though.
Sure.
Are these
No,
Your
no, please
autograph?
stay. Yes, autograph. By the way, I didn't know the conductor also did a full change backstage too. You can put on a shirt if
no,
you
I
need
was just
to. I'm
walking
sorry
through.
if you're.
We all have.
Sorry,
dressing
it just
rooms,
gets
yeah.
very sweaty in the pit. It gets very sweaty in the pit.
I
Just-
Oh, well,
imagine.
you're working
with the-
hard.
Yes, honey. Yes, my wife said it perfectly.
It's pretty sweaty on stage. Sweaty on stage too. It's kind of like we're all equals back here. You know what I mean? There's the dancer and the music, because the music wouldn't really be that interesting if there was nothing on stage to watch, right?
So
Sure.
true. I mean, your son is such a beautiful dancer. I don't know that we're so lucky to have him on our stage. It's a true honor to
Are
play
you
music for him every night.
Kidding me? It is an honor to have our son dance to your music.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I agree.
And we knew he had muscles because you can't dance without him. But a conductor with abs like that.
Oh my God.
Can I touch them?
Honey,
You
go
know what?
for it. If it's okay,
What?
can my wife touch your abs?
Guys, come on. I work with this. I work with this person.
I mean, that's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
We're
We're
always-
embarrassing.
We're always embarrassing him. We don't know what's normal anymore. You know.
I don't know what's
That's okay.
normal.
I
I
am
think
going
it's
to
because
run.
you guys never listen to me.
Oh, that's not true.
I'm sorry, what?
That's not true.
Anyway, thank
I
you
am
so much
gonna
for
run.
stopping by. I will come
Yes,
out for
no.
P6.
Beautiful show.
after.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
just
Thank you so much.
Wiping down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we love you.
Do you want my
She left.
number?
Oh my God.
She left.
I'm humiliated.
Wow, you guys were really, really touched by the conductor. Didn't she stand with her? I mean, she had her back to you and was in the pit, so you could really only see the wand.
I could
We
see
saw.
when she came back with her hands just now. I recognized those hands because honestly, I was focused on the hands for most of the show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
That's-
that's what was so fabulous
you weren't
about the
focused
show.
on- You weren't focused on the dancing.
The
I was
conductor
sweating.
was raised a little bit, so you really could see the back of her hands so strongly.
Mm. Dad,
it
next
was
time
moving.
if she comes back, just try not to talk about her abs, okay?
I apologize. I thought it was okay because it's a backstage vibe and everything like that.
It's
And-
a backstage vibe.
Yeah, it's backstage.
Yeah.
Everyone's shirtless. I did a couple of community theater plays. You're shirtless. You're massaging each other. It's
You
all
should
artists.
see your father's performance of Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof.
I
Oh
thought
my
you
God.
said you did lights for the community theater.
Sure, I did, but yeah, I also I dress up as the lead for whatever play I'm doing, and so I was in full Tevye Jewish gear.
Okay.
But he
Full
was
Tevye
so
Jewish
hot
gear.
in the booth that he had to take off his shirt.
Oh yeah,
So we know
Excuse
what
me?
it's like backstage.
I'm so sorry. Hi, sorry. I'm Teresa from the New York Times, and I just wanted to see if I could get a quote from you, Ryan, after such an
Teresa.
incredible. Hi, just
Oh
such a
my God.
beautiful show out there. You must be so
Thank
proud.
you. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I just
We
wanted
are
to.
so proud of him.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
Oh, are these your parents?
she's trying to interview me right now. Will you give it
Sorry,
a give it a
honey.
rest?
Oh my God, yes. What,
We'll give it a
listen to
rest.
him.
We'll
listen
give it
to
a
him.
rest.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to say,
Uh-huh.
this city's so lucky to have you here. And obviously, this took so much work, this show, physically,
Yeah.
emotionally. It seems like, I don't know that I've ever felt a dancer has acted so much.
Wow, that's
so-
really perceptive. I'm so happy you say that because this was an interesting. Dad, stop responding verbally. This was a really interesting process because we choreographed first and then wrote the music to the choreography, and it usually goes the other way around. Usually,
True.
musicians come in and then you write a dance to the music. But we really wanted to showcase the movement and see if we could go backwards from there. So
That's so
really
interesting.
feel
I didn't
proud
get
of
that. I didn't
Oh,
get
you
that,
didn't-
honey. I
You
think you
didn't
got to
think
write
that
that
was
in the
apparent?
program. I think you got to write it. I think you got to be clearer with that.
Okay, all right, Mom. Thank you for the tip.
We were so focused on the music. I didn't realize that. I thought the dance was
Mhm. Mhm.
to complement the music.
Oh, that's so interesting. I really love what you told me, Ryan. Thank you so much. But actually, if this could be two birds, one stone, I do need some audience perspective. So what struck
Oh,
me
yeah.
most,
Parents, pretty biased.
it's okay if you say your son. It's
Oh,
okay if
well,
you say your son. It is mine.
I would love a pull quote in the old gray lady. I mean, that's been a lifelong dream of mine. Wow.
So you definitely know about the industry and you know stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Well, honey, I mean, if you want to start first while I kind of formulate a quote here.
Oh, sure. I won't formulate mine. I'll just go off the cuff. Ryan is our son.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh,
First time I've heard that.
my goodness. We wept.
Mhm.
We were weeping and we wept.
Okay.
He had been on stage, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then the conductor got started with that music. And we were like, oh, it's an art piece. Really, once we heard that
interesting.
music.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's normal to have such strong hand veins, muscle.
No, it's
but
magical.
It was
for the dancers?
No, for the conductor.
I don't think they really saw much of the dancing. I saw you guys in the audience with your binoculars, but they were just trained a little bit low. I thought maybe you could have, caught some of my feet, but
I told your mother we should have those small opera binoculars, but we couldn't find any, so we put big binoculars on a pole. And so I'm sorry you saw those.
Okay, well, you know what? That's so great, actually. I'm going to let you go. Really
Just one
interesting,
quote?
though.
Is it just the one quote?
Well, I guess that you shouldn't have formulated.
my dad has been jotting really
it's just-
hard. If you could give him a quote, it would kind of make his day. I think.
Sure. Although I'll just let you know, I think I'm sort of changing my thrust of the article.
What are you talking about?
I was going to focus on the dancing, but it just seems like perhaps the music was more.
Oh, again, that came after the dancing, downstream.
It did. That's true.
I think.
What was your?
I don't want you to neglect my son to talk about the music. I mean, I think at the end of the day, my son worked very hard on this performance.
Absolutely.
Dad.
He danced beautifully. And begin quote, in a complicated time where our minds need to be challenged, we need to reflect on who we are and what we've done in society.
What are you talking about?
This is why I married him.
You're literally a landlord who specializes in evictions.
This is why I married him.
And, thank you, honey. And make sure you write landlord. In the last article about me, they said slumlord. It's landlord.
We did not care for that.
Yes.
Thank you for coming by.
And the conductor is, I believe, 3 doors down. You're going to want a quote from her. And obviously, I don't know what you're comfortable with asking about, but get a look at those abs if you can.
And if they mention me, if she's said anything about Ryan's mother.
Honey.
The conductor's going to talk about my mom in the article?
Well, I felt a strong connection.
What about you and Dad?
Hey.
Well, I married him for his words, clearly, not for his music.
I won her over at a party. Everybody was hanging out, and I started reciting poetry to her, which people loved. And I won your mother over.
I sure did.
I have to say, I just watched that movie Lady Bird that you were recommending, and it made me think a lot about my relationship with you and the pressure I put on you and the ways I'm not hearing you.
I'm so surprised to hear that, but happy.
And I want to say that I know we didn't end up paying for your liberal arts education for dancing.
No, we did not.
Right. You made me pay to go there.
Yeah. You had to pay them and then, of course, us.
You had to pay both of us.
And I am now seeing that all that hard work you did really paid off. Because you got to work with one of the most brilliant conductors I've ever seen.
Okay.
And
this is why I married him. These speeches.
This was so hard for me. This was a huge labor of love. And honestly, you saw one conductor's hands from behind and you lose your minds?
We saw a lot of your feet. I felt like it would have been nice to have done a little bit of upkeep and maybe a pedicure.
My feet were too ugly for you? With the
binoculars, these are very strong binoculars.
Your mother, yes. She has to get the best binoculars. We got these off of a wilderness survival website.
What was
Edit.
Well,
it's got to be done.
I yelled scene much earlier, and I don't think anybody heard me. So then I was like, I don't know what to say. What do we say when we edit?
Scenes are great.
Or L'Haim.
We've been saying cheers in different languages.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud is good.
The second one that everybody knows. What's another one?
Chin Chin was one.
Oh, yeah.
A little controversial because it means penis in Japanese, but cheers in Italian.
Very interesting.
Proust, right? Proust is one.
Proust, yeah.
What's that?
Or Proust. Is it Proust? Is Proust, because Proust is an author.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Of course, I was speaking to the author of the existential works,
Cheers, Tolstoy.
which I know about from Little Miss Sunshine.
Yes,
and
I
no
know.
Yeah,
other
sure. That's how we all know Cruz.
Got it.
Yeah.
I feel
Are
like
you
a
guys
lot
reading?
of my.
Huh?
I was just gonna say, I feel like a lot of my knowledge comes from movies where
Oh, yeah.
the characters have done their own research, and I bite it as my own.
Mhm.
So you have knowledge of people's knowledge,
Yes,
fictitious people.
true.
I feel the same. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough to feel like everybody doesn't know so many things, or it's tough to feel like everybody knows stuff that you don't know. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm sure you know things that surely everybody else does not know.
Yeah,
But
but
it
why
can feel
does that
difficult.
come up less?
Right.
How the things that you know?
Yeah.
What would that be? What is
That's a
something
great
that you
question.
feel, not even that you're the best at or the smartest at, but something that
Ooh,
you
good
just have
question.
like a high area of interest? So you are, I don't think it's like intelligence. I think it's like attention, right? It's like, what have you focused
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe if people wanted to talk about British murder mysteries, I feel like I have a lot of
Mhm.
knowledge about that.
Yeah, right.
Or
That's
at
good.
What's
least
your
just
favorite
like
one if I wanted to read a British murder mystery?
Oh, I watched them. I don't read a ton of them.
I don't read it.
I mean, yeah, I don't read a ton of them.
But then which one should I watch?
I
Poirot.
like a show called Rosemary and Thyme, which is about two older women who are gardeners and landscapers, but they solve
Oh my God.
mysteries.
Whoa.
Oh my
And
gosh.
This is like a BBC thing, or?
I don't know if it was on BBC. It used to be on Netflix. That's how I ended up watching it, but it is an English show.
Hmm.
I've been doing all this research on writing mysteries, and you guys, I learned that is called a cozy mystery.
Which is
Ooh, what's that mean?
100% what it is. It is cozy.
It means there's not a lot of like violence or sex or anything, but it's like these women who have strong hobbies, but are like these like amateur sleuths that like figure out things. But now there's also modern cozy mysteries, which are like the younger women who like are a little feistier, and it's a little more of like a romantic comedy, but they're still like on their murder mystery. Anyway, Victoria, I can't wait for you to give me more suggestions. I'm so excited to watch.
They're so good.
Would Murder, She Wrote be? That feels like the original American cozy mystery, right?
Yeah, that seems
the
like a
biggest
cozy
one.
mystery to me.
Because she's not, what is her role in that? She's not like a police officer or like a detective, right? But she does solve lots of problems.
Isn't she a novelist? Or am I wrong?
I think
don't
she
know.
must
That's
be,
what I
right?
thought.
Oh, she
Yeah.
wrote. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
writing stories.
And I
the
think it
stories
opens on
come
a
from-
typewriter.
Yes. Did you guys ever watch that show Ghost Rider when we were kids?
Yes, very
No,
cozy.
I never
I think
did.
there's a new version of it too, but that was like my
Really?
favorite show when I was a kid, but it didn't feel like it ever like went that big. Like I feel
no.
like my mom worked for TV stations, which is why I think I'm obsessed with TV. And she would always bring home, this was like way back in the day when like digital didn't exist, right? So she would bring home like VHS tapes of pilots of like
Oh,
stuff that was going to go or not
cool.
go or whatever, which now, if you're in the industry, you can get like the CAA link of every pilot that was made
Yeah.
this year and you just log in and
Oh,
watch it.
wow.
But I just like my mom was a sales rep at a local affiliate for CBS in Northern California. So I remember she brought home the early pilot for Early Edition. Do you remember that show with Kyle Chandler? Is that his name? The coach
Coach
from
Taylor?
Coach. Yeah. Coach
Oh wait,
Taylor.
that's where does he die, or he gets a news report from the future and has to go save the person?
He gets tomorrow's newspaper the night before.
Yes.
And it's like
This
he can
sounds
see into the
good.
future via the newspaper. And he has, I think she's a friend or whatever, and I think she's blind. And they sort of team up because he has this special thing where he can read the paper, and then she helps. Anyway, it's been too long. But yeah, I was obsessed with TV because I was seeing stuff early. So I was like, ooh, which ones are going to
that's
go,
so
which
cool.
aren't, whatever.
That's
I didn't know that's
fun.
what your mom did. I don't think we've
Yeah.
ever talked about this.
And now she works in like marketing and sales and like copywriting and stuff. But when I was growing up, she worked in television sales. So she worked for the local, CBS affiliate, KOVR Channel 13, also Channel 10, the ABC affiliate. And she would sell local ads on the national station. So like most of the ads you see on ABC are like Pepsi and multinational things, but then like one commercial per every commercial break is like Sacramento Ford or, you know, local whatever. And there's a certain
Jim Click.
Yes, exactly. In Arizona, surely you have other things. A big one you used to see in Rockland, my hometown, was John L. Sullivan Chevrolet. It was a huge, there was a big auto mall, but that one, and who was it? Ernest used to do their ads. Ernest P. Worrell or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's how he got started.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
The character started as a commercial.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, I had no idea. That's a very cool. That's a cool job for a parent to have. Like I would, as a kid, be like, my mom has a kick-ass job.
I got to do a report where we went to the TV station and I just like, I don't even know what the point of I think it's like a report on what your parents do or whatever. But we got to like go meet the newscasters and the weatherman, Dewey Hopper, who was very funny local weatherman, and like talk to the sales agents. And then I got to talk to the like people who worked in the technical part about like, we shoot this thing and then it goes onto the tape and then we broadcast it through this. And it was a very cool, like behind the scenes look at how TV works.
That's really cool.
So, yeah, I've been obsessed with it for a long time because of that.
I apologize in advance for initiating a lot today, but I have another initiation.
No, I don't. That's great.
Great. I'm brain dead. You do it.
Since we're giving you the tour, I thought an exciting thing for you might be that you can sit in and watch. One thing we do at the station is we always add a new local commercial during the 9 o'clock slot. So this is for early edition. So what we do is we watch through 20 tapes of local businesses that are trying to do local commercials. And we try to pick one that fits within the early edition slot. The viewers that would be watching it and everything. So we're just going to play some of these tapes. Are you excited to see them all? I don't know if this is boring for you. It's so normal. It's my everyday life.
Not boring for me.
Okay,
I'm
great.
so excited.
That sounds good.
Okay, great. Yeah. Your guys' mom is, we're all a big fan of her around here, and we were excited to give you all a tour, and you get the day off of school, which is fun. So here we go. I'm just going to pop the tape in. This first one is Big Bubba's Couches and More.
Hey, what's going on? I'll tell you what, everybody thinks we have only couches, but we also have end tables, refrigerator magnets, and also ottomans. For only $19.99, you can get the ottoman and the refrigerator magnet of your dreams. Come on down to Big Couches and More.
Okay, so that was Big Bubba's Couches and More. And a lot of these, because they're local. Oh, did you have a question, Talia?
I was just going to say, I know that store.
Oh, you do?
That's what I was going to say. I've been there.
Shut up.
Wow.
Well, I have.
Wow.
We've all been there. You don't go anywhere without me.
Well, I'm very impressed that you've both been to.
I know it.
Oh, cool. That's great. This is a fun little game. We get to watch 20 of these, so let me know which ones you've been to. And
I bet I know all of them.
Okay.
Do you think that man's real name is Bubba, or do you think that he chose that because it sounds flashy?
That's a great question. A lot of these people will pick flashy names. Obviously, he said he was Big Bubba, and he was a very small man and looked to me more like a Reggie or something like that. And I know him.
I've seen him.
I went to high school with him, and his name is Reggie. I guess I'm giving it.
Wow,
So,
I knew it.
Early edition, we're kind of looking, this is probably the viewership is going to be kind of like married couples for 40s and 50s. We would put this in the maybe pile. They might need a couch, an ottoman, or a refrigerator magnet, which I think they just added to the stock there because you can see in the commercial he was kind of looking for one to show the audience. Okay, here's this next one.
Cool.
This is Kyle's, Toyotas, Hondas, and Kias.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on down to Kyle's Toyotas, Hondas, and Kias. I'm an 18-year-old kid who fell into this when his grandpa died and accidentally left it to him because his dad was a prick. So come on down and get a big discount for a quick sale.
Hi, I'm a photo of Kyle's grandpa with Kyle's lips in between. I died and I'm in hell, but you can be in heaven when you see our deals on the new CRVs, Corollas, and Honda cars.
That's right. We're not sure what all the models are yet, but we are positive on the CRVs and the Corollas. Come on down to Kyle's where you're guaranteed to get a steal.
I hooked up with Kyle in one of the back of his Kias after prom. It was hot.
Shut up. Nobody wants to hear about that.
Okay, Talia.
Well, I have. Okay.
All
I
right.
want you to know that.
Well,
It was hot.
It was hot?
Yeah, I mean, we both wore protection. It was fun.
Okay, great. Oh, so hooked up means sex to your generation.
You know it.
Well, for me, hooked up was just making out. That's interesting.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can you say prick on television?
Yeah, we'll probably have to bleep that. I'm actually putting this one in the buy his life rights to make into a TV show, because this seems like an interesting serialized show, right? An 18-year-old running a...
I'd watch it.
Okay. Well, we know you would. It seems like you have a thing with Kyle.
No.
I mean, it's not like we're serious.
Yeah, because I kind of know...
This is exactly what she wants. This is exactly what she wants.
I know him. I've been there. I've seen it. We're not serious.
So you're kind of playing the field?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I know Bubba, too.
Is your neck hurting?
Are you shy or did you hurt your neck?
I'm both.
Well,
I'm shy and I hurt my neck.
All right. It sounds like of the sisters, you're the one who's a little more popular with the opposite sex, which is fine. That's just an observation. Unless, and I
Why
think
would you make that assertion?
I am now
Why
speaking.
would you make that assertion?
It was just the impression I was getting, and I shouldn't have said it. Let's pop in this next tape. This is the old not the Airbnb. It's the bed and breakfast off of the Pacific Coast Highway.
Hi, how you doing? Come on down to Bedside B&B, where we serve bacon, eggs, and wheat toast every morning right at your bedside. We have a key to all the rooms, and we don't knock. We'll come right in, and we'll put eggs, bacon, and wheat toast right on your bedside. That's Bedside B&B right off the PCH somewhere north or south.
Okay. Wow. So that's the Bedside B&B. Obviously like a 32-year-old. So I don't know if the vibe there is they're trying to convince us they're older with the makeup and the voice.
I think the commercial started with a cough.
Well, these are all local commercials, so they don't have as much of the editing funding, and they're a lot of times self-made. But yeah, maybe
I helped make this one.
You helped make this one.
No, that's just a full lie.
I'll tell you, you really do a lot of work. It sounds like you're a maven. You're out there. You're doing things, connecting.
You need to stop labeling her. It gets more problematic every time you label her.
I'm a maven. I'm maven, and I'm very popular with people of the opposite sex. That's what he said.
Oh,
and that's what.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to stay out of this fight, but it's clear what the relationship is here and what your personalities are among your peers and in the world. But I'm not going to say what it is.
Well, it's felt. Even if you don't say it, it's felt.
Well, I can't win on this tour.
Oh my God, Victoria, lay off him. You yelled at him in the cafeteria too.
Yeah.
Talia, stop touching his chest when you refer to him.
That's a little too close, Talia. That's a little too close.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, I also work at the salon and I know all about like hair follicles and things like that. And I just wanted to see what kind of chest hair I'm working with.
Well,
and I wasn't yelling at him.
Kind. Go ahead.
I wasn't yelling at him. I was simply stating that there should be free tampons in the bathroom. It's insane to have the quarter the quarter slit ones or whatever. That's all.
Well, the money goes to the free ketchup. So which would you rather have? Because it's one or the other. And I saw how much ketchup you had with your fries, Victoria.
She loves ketchup. She loves ketchup. There's nobody that loves ketchup more than her.
Shut up. I like ketchup in normal amount.
Everyone's a feminist till their ketchup gets taken away. Okay, this next one is for the spring fair. Now I heard they put a lot of money into this one, so let's see where it went.
Pigs, cows, hay, big dunk tank, fat Reggie, fried Twinkies.
Hey, y'all, come on down to the town fair. We got everything. We got pigs, cows, fried Twinkies, fat Reggie.
Come on down to the fair. The big Ferris wheel is here this year.
That's right. We got the big Ferris wheel this year. This is multiple voices, and we have spent a lot of money on this product.
And I've been to the fair this year, and I'll tell you what, it was safe, and my family was happy.
The fair. Come to it.
Okay. Well, clear to me that the money did not go into casting, and that was a green screen, right? They couldn't even get Fat Reggie.
Is Fat Reggie Big Bubba?
Well, very astute, Victoria. I think you're right.
I think I am too.
So Fat Reggie is Big Bubba.
Scene. Great. We got it. We nailed it. Now, I don't know about, did we give the whole preface on getting these delivered cocktails? Because they got me a little bit wasted, and I'm definitely
trash.
on the goof train.
Wait, you didn't tell us what you got. You didn't tell us about your drink, Ryan.
I got a Vieux Carré, I think is the best pronunciation I can do right now.
And we've discussed French comes up on this podcast more than you would think. The
Right.
language.
Right.
Victoria or
Oui.
Talia, do you have the pronunciation here?
I don't know. It was French. I don't know.
thought it was pretty good.
VIEUX space Carré, which is CARRE with an accent.
I think
Vieux
Vieux Carré seems right.
Vieux Carré.
Great,
yeah,
good work.
Sure. Who took French? I took French.
I took French.
I'm a little too afraid to lean into the accent too hard. Like I sort of know it, but it's been long enough where I don't want to be wrong with it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
I was
Yes.
always like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, because it's embarrassing to me.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's I want to be fluent, but I don't want to be seen as like trying to over-identify. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You like only want to do it in France. You're like, I'll use an
Right.
accent in France when I'm trying to say everything correctly.
Right. I think if somebody was speaking French to me, I would try to keep up, but I don't want to throw on extra accent if it's like just another English. You know what I mean?
well,
Mhm.
it's weird
I don't
because
know.
it's like this happens with Hebrew sometimes, where I have to go like, I know what we call it in my family, and I know what you call it who I'm speaking to. So I'm
Right.
just going to say hummus. Like
Mhm.
I wouldn't say hummus to you because I'm
Uh-huh.
not speaking to somebody who like.
Right.
But I'm trying to assimilate all the time, basically.
I like that you are thinking about making others comfortable in that way.
Yeah.
Like I like that
Thanks.
you're thinking about actually like communicating an idea rather than like, hey, this is how I say it, catch up or don't.
Right.
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe
I will say-
sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I love the Israeli accent.
Do you?
It's nice.
It's a real fun one to try to pretend to do. I do it terrible, but I just think it's so fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of people confuse it with French with
Interesting.
like not the language but the accent
The
when
accent? Oh,
when spoken in
interesting.
English. Yeah.
Do you if you really went for it, could you dive into a sort of a Hebrew accent? Or
Are
would
you
it be
talking to
put
Talia
on?
or me?
Whoever wants to
Talia,
answer.
go for it.
Well, no, Dan, you can't.
I can't,
Like,
I can't.
You can't?
I could try, but
You have so many Israeli. No?
my mom.
I feel
Yeah,
like I've heard you
families.
around your mom and you guys sort of get into,
She
Speaking
speaks
a little
Hebru
bit.
to me, but I usually speak English to her.
But do you but you can fluently understand Hebrew?
When we do like Zoom calls with my uncles and aunts and cousins, I can like track a story, but if I miss like a big thesis word, the whole thing falls apart.
Oh, interesting.
Do you ever feel like you want to buff up on that?
Yeah, I started doing Duolingo Hebrew, but I'm in like the beginner section of it, and it's like that book play you talked about, where it's not challenging enough to keep my attention right now. I need to like challenge myself a little more.
Oh, you remembered that book? I like that.
Mm-hmm. It stuck with me, the lesson there. But what is in the Vieux Carré?
It is straight rye whiskey, cognac, sweet vermouth, Benedictine, Angostura, and Peychaud's bitters.
That sounds the most up my alley. I think
it's really
like
delicious.
Sounds delish.
It's not too far. Yeah, I don't know. It's good.
Is it boozy? Would you say it's on the, like, does it taste
extremely boozy and pretty sweet, I would say. Like, it feels like everything that's in it is either alcohol or sweetener, but there's no like juice or other liquid.
Right.
Like the booze to liquid is, I would say, high.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get something boozy, but then it's like also very icy and sugary. This is like sugary, but there's no sort of like liquid to cut it. So I
was curious how sweet Benedictine would be, because I didn't really know what that was.
Yeah, it sounds like that is the sweet thing, unless there's like a bunch of simple syrup.
I don't know what Benedictine is.
Vermouth?
I don't know what it is either.
I did look it up, and it was and now I can't even tell you what like it basically is, like if it's a liqueur or what, but it was saying it has like a very flowery like flavor to it.
And we also are all drinking like homemade cocktails. We're not gonna the person that we got them from doesn't have a license and can't promote it, but I'm sure this is a cool thing that's happening in like every city with quarantine. But Dan knows someone who is like a bartender of some sort and is making like homebrew batch cocktails. So Dan bought us all a cool little bottle and we all had our choice of things. So I highly recommend it. I think it's a very fun thing that we each have a cool different drink, sort of home delivered, but professional. So if there's something like that around you, have a Sunday, have a Saturday.
And if there's not, start your own.
Right.
Be the one in your town that makes a ton of money delivering people alcohol.
Yeah.
I weirdly feel like we're having more of a joint party because we're all doing the same little cocktail delivery.
It does feel that way, right?
It does. It's really fun.
And we did an order. We like announced our orders over email, and
I was really excited that nobody did the same thing. Not that we all have to be different.
I know, that was interesting.
That's nice.
Well, I wanted something that I just wouldn't normally make for myself. But then when I really think about it, mine only has 3 ingredients that I have all 3 ingredients at my house.
You have mezcal at your house?
I have mezcal, I have Aperol, and I have cucumbers.
And it's the feathered serpent, right?
It's the feathered serpent. It's so yum. But what I did do, and don't tell your friend, I added some sparkling water to it.
Nice. Great. So you spritzed it.
I spritzed it because I obviously like Aperol spritz, and it's so hot.
I think that's an option for every drink. Anybody who likes a drink but just it's too intense, spritz it.
Just a little spritz.
You got to spritz it.
Make it a highball.
But to our lesson about being in a bar, just ask the bartender to spritz it for you, whatever you get.
There you go.
They look at me weird. Tell me to go fuck himself.
Honestly.
No, too hard?
No, never.
I just think, I do want to revisit this. I don't think you can go into the service industry and be pissed that the people that you are serving want it a certain way. Don't you think? I mean, maybe that's a little too strong.
It's hard to say because I agree with you. And I worked at Universal City Walk. So like tourists, you're getting people who are penny pinching more than they ever have in their life.
Sure.
They're from all over the country. So like politeness is all over the place. They're from Europe, like all over the world. So like tipping is all over the place. And in my opinion, I was still able to be a very personable server and bartender.
Yeah.
Where did you work, Dan?
A Carl Strauss restaurant and brewery at City Walk above
Carl
Camacho's across from Bubba Gump's and under the John Lovitz Comedy Club and
Dueling Pianos.
Dueling
What's that
Piano
place?
Bar, Howl at the Moon.
Howl at the Moon.
But yeah, like we would get people. I got a table of people from Russia one day, like 14 people who all got steaks, different temperatures, and were like very difficult. And I also cut my finger that day, like was bleeding and like bad cut. And so was not giving them the best service. And I remember them being like so mad at me and so rude. And I don't know why I started the story other than like, yeah, it's hard sometimes. But you can't
It's a hard job.
And there are people in that world who are like bad people who like you're working with people who are like, these Russians aren't going to tip or worse. And so it's like, because I'm a hero, you just don't want to like contribute to that. And it's not really how I feel about people is like, I guess expect the best and be disappointed, right? Is better.
The only thing I will throw in here, just because anytime this stuff comes up, I feel like I want to always come to the defense of, and I know we all feel this way, of people who work in restaurants, but particularly in this city, people can be so unrelentingly awful. And there's like I can't tell you how often people are assuming I am not smart. Like in terms of any type of like restaurant worker acting like they are smarter than you. That's so interesting to me because I feel like I'm always in a position of people talking down to me.
Right.
However, what I do think is true is just because you're dealing with someone very ugly, not nice, like bad behavior, doesn't mean you get to, and I think you don't have to be nice to them, is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think as a customer service representative, you don't have to be nice. And I don't think that you're making the point that you do have to be. But what I do think you have to try your best to do is not to take it to the other people who are being nice.
That's a better way to say it.
The only other thing I'll say is sometimes with that, like ordering stuff, the number of times I've been at a restaurant where I just want to be like, I want to say yes to you so badly, but this chef is not going to let me. Like, for some reason, this is going to be a big deal, and I'm sorry, but I have to say no to you. And
if I go back there and tell the chef you want this, he's going to call me a derogatory term for a gay person. Just so you know, that's what's going to happen back there. So I'll try my best.
I'll do it.
It's not funny that happens, but it is funny how true and knowing that is. That has happened to me 1,000 times.
Also, if you work in a restaurant where they're just like particular about certain things. I mean, I've been screamed at so many times because we didn't serve the burger in the dining room at night. It was only available at the bar.
Yeah.
But it was available during the day.
I worked at the Cheesecake Factory, and we used to have a guy that would come in that was like a true conspiracy theorist, but we also had to provide him service to the level that he was expecting. And so he would get a hamburger every time, and he would literally send it back 3 times every single time he ate there. And he would eat here at least weekly. And it was just part of the thing. He was like, the first question every time would be like, was this grilled on a flat top or on the grill? And he was trying to like catch you if you were a server he hadn't had before. And then you'd be like, it was on the flat top. We know your order. We do it just how you request. Okay. Well, the plate is really hot. The plate is really hot. And I'm like, yeah, we just want the food to stay warm when we bring it out. Anyway, and it was just this bananas thing where it's like, well, what do? We can't tell this guy to stop coming in here. But every time he comes in, we make 4 meals. We make 4 meals for one man. And I think you're very right, Victoria, that like most of what happens is that service industry people are treated like shit. And I think because it sounds like all of us have been in the service industry, we're like, don't redirect that to us. We know we're coming in with not that attitude. So we're hoping to like be a bright spot in everybody's day and hope that it can just go that way. But man, I remember working there, and it's like, if you give me even half of an attitude, it's so frustrating.
I think also like to the like your three's experiences, because Ryan, you were in Beverly Hills, right? At the Cheesecake Factory, or like Brentwood. And like Victoria, the place you worked at is like a kind of higher end clientele base. And it sounds like your experience was Talia too. that is way worse than like generally this is a broad strokes, but like the universal city crowd is like a little more middle class, lower middle class, like and that's like a different, I guess, like type of people you're dealing with than people who think they deserve the world and have beaten you at life and are treating you that way. Yeah, which is like, I worked at a yacht club and it's more that vibe there. And that's way harder to deal with.
Right.
Sucks.
Like they run the yacht club and you just happen to work there.
Right.
It's like, well, that literally is not what's going on. I'm here every day. You're here on Sundays.
I'm kind of curious for the next happy hour. We don't have to do this, but if listeners want to call in with their own service industry stories, we will.
We should do just a service industry only episode.
Yeah,
and it's
just
we
message
talk about
scene,
it.
message scene. Yeah,
I'm like working through trauma on here. Is clearly what's happening.
I think we all have.
Through
we all are. Yeah, we all are.
You know, you've heard this if you've worked in the service industry. Everybody that works in the service industry goes, everybody should have to do this job. Haven't you heard that in every job you've worked in, right? And I think it's because it's a certain type of knowing of like, everybody has to know what it's like to be on this side before you're on the other side for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. Like if you're just a consumer and have no idea what it's like to serve a consumer, you only know like half of what life is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or in America.
Yeah. And I think it goes into every, like, it should work that way for manual labor. Like everything you take in, you should know how it got to you.
Yes.
In the smallest ways. Like that should be school. If you want to call in with your service industry stories or like food service industry, should we say, or any service industry, customer service, 818-465-8656 is our Google Voice number. You can leave a 30-second to minute long voicemail there and we'll do scenes off of them next time if we get some from you all.
Right. I feel like this sort of segues into a little bit of what we were talking about earlier before we started the episode of just like caring about others, right? Like right now, there's still a lot of stuff going on in the country that needs our attention and care. And this is a fun podcast to sort of take a break from all that stuff. But it's good to tune into the crazy shit that's happening in Portland right now with the federal armed guard being deployed there. And it's important to still wear your mask and all of these things that are like, what are we actually still doing in this crazy time? Mm-hmm. What are you guys thinking about in terms of those things?
I think definitely if we want to promote the communityjusticeexchange.org, you can find bail funds for places all over the country. So if you want to donate directly to like your city or to where you feel that money is needed. And also it's a good time to go to voterstatus.sos. For California, it's voterstatus.sos.ca.gov. You can see your status as a voter, or nass.org, and make sure you're registered to vote, especially to our white listeners who the stats I'm seeing are that white people are still like 46% supporting Trump. I know you're not going to change your mind here, but let's at least make sure we're amplifying the voices of this fucking awful white race we seem to belong to, which I'm being overly negative about it, but it is crazy.
I disagree. I think it's appropriate.
And I think it's really important to vote. I told before we started recording, I was like, don't tell them this. But now maybe I should use it as like a learning thing. I used to be somebody who was very much like, yeah, I'll vote, but it's not going to matter. And we're going to learn what's going on 50 years later. And it's going to be like a whole different ball game that we thought we were playing in one, but we were really playing another. But I don't think we should be looking at it like that anymore.
Right. That attitude is a little bit like, it's a thing that's happening, but I'm not really a part of it. When really it's like we are a part of it, and every one of our individual actions adds up to the collective action.
And
so
I think
whatever you're doing or not doing is the thing.
Exactly. And it's so much easier to take that stance of, I have no idea, it's so much bigger than me. I have no control. But I think when we all decide that we have control, right? So when we all come together to collectively take responsibility for where we live and what we do and how we're presenting it to the world, the U.S. is such a big country in the world. I hope that we can do better.
I agree.
And I think,
Go ahead.
No, I think I interrupted Victoria. Sorry, Victoria.
No, you didn't. I was just going to say that can also be an easy way to feel because of our privilege and the fact that like each president doesn't necessarily affect the well-being of my life as much, but it's all the more reason to care so much. Also, if you're local to LA and listening to this, check out Justice LA. You can sign up for daily actions on the local level. And I promise it will give you such a sense of involvement and purpose.
Yes. So get involved, be an active citizen in our country and try to make it better, not worse. You know, doing nothing, I think, makes it worse. Doing something helps. So do something. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do when they come for you, which they literally are doing? I don't know. I'm scared, everybody. I'm going to have a moment of deep fear.
It turned from the happy
It's
hour
really
into
scary.
the sad hour.
To the fear hour? The hour of fear.
It's legitimately very scary.
It's
very
very
scary.
scary.
It's horrifying.
So have a drink, connect with your friends, talk about it, and then wake up the next day and do one positive thing for the world around you.
I feel like both are important, right? You got to take care of yourself so that you have a little bit of energy to spend on other people. If you're just self-focused and like, the world is crazy right now, I can't do anything, you're not doing anything. So it's like, take care of yourself, take that break, and then go back to work, you know? I don't know. Also taking that note for myself.
Well, it's great to see everybody.
Lovely.
So nice to see you guys.
We'll see you all in 2 weeks. Thanks everyone for listening again. If you listen to the free episode, find us on patreon.com/you're the man now dog for video of this episode. Please, when you're watching the video, don't find some crazy way to make a meme.
Honestly, don't do the next great Twitter on us. You know?
No
don't do
way.
that. Unless you really can.
I mean, unless you can, I'm curious to see what you make, but it would be just too
And
humiliating.
we'd pay you for it. We'd reimburse,
We'd reimburse you for your
compensate
meme
you.
work, obviously. Let's see
And what about
here.
Talia and Victoria? Any final thoughts from you guys?
Oh my gosh.
On
Just whatever.
anything?
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't even have to have one.
Final thought
Just
is
wanna create
thank you,
the
Dan.
space.
Dan provided these drinks for all of us. So thank you so much, Dan.
Okay, you
for
got
the
my
fun
thank
drink.
So much,
you.
Dan.
Oh, my
And-
pleasure.
And Dan did send us Dan did send us a quick email saying to say that.
right now.
Just now.
It just
Just
came through.
why would I do something nice if nobody knew about it?
Amen.
Good point. It's a
I'll
good
put
point.
a meme of me right here and say that it looks like I have COVID or I'm a vampire. Please.
Dan, you think such sad things about yourself.
Don't put a meme of me talking into this mic and say it looks like the mic is fitting for my penis size. Don't do
Or
it.
that you're an extra huge giant and that microphone is regular size.
Don't call me a homunculus and use this as an example.
I will say, what a great tease for end of episode. Dan has 4 of those microphones. And I can't wait to see them in action.
That tiny microphone broke me. That tiny mic is so good.
Have you seen the dog video?
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't, I don't know how to find it, but
Brian,
Google
put the dog video into this.
Yeah, if you
and
haven't-
the audio also. The audio works too. Everybody that's imagining it, just imagine a dog when the sound makes sense for a dog.
Right. It's just classic.
I'm
You
talking
gotta
like
see
this
it.
works, but it's not working, but I'm putting it up.
Oh,
I
it
know.
it
Someday we're
could
gonna
have
find
fooled
a way.
me.
Well, you're also not even using it how it's supposed to be used. How's it really supposed to be used?
How do you mean? Well, I don't want to spoil what the dog's
Thing
doing.
on.
Yeah, right. I don't want to spoil what the dog's doing, but here's a hint.
Can I get a few words?
I love you guys. This
Love
is really
you.
fun. It's always so good to
Love
see you guys. Yes.
Love you.
Dan?
Have a good one, everybody.
Wow.
Love you
Bye-bye.
too. Love you too.